back. So now we'll finish cutting our spinach and potatoes. I always drink a gallon of water 2 a day. I have a 1 gallon pitcher that I make sure I drink every day. And when I'm at my trailer, I save my milk jugs and fill them up with water. And I drink 1 a day. I always be careful when I cut potatoes because I don't want to cut my hand. But honestly, anybody can really lose the weight. You don't need a surgery. You just got to work out and, eat healthy and get the right foods. And that was something for me I had to learn, that, okay, I do like my chips and stuff, and I had to stay out of that aisle and cookies, but I didn't really overdo it. It was just that I didn't work out, and I just gained weight because I have to eat a certain way. And if I don't eat that way, then I have problems. What I try to do is I try to find, where I live, we have a Myers. So I try to find when Myers has these things like 10 for 10, and just like the other day, a bag of 5-pound potatoes is $2.49. And I just went to get eggs the other day at Walmart, and it was like $13 for, used to be $8. And the guy's like, well, you're only allowed one, but he let me have more than one because he knows that I have to eat a certain way and what I had to go through the last time when people were ordering food. So he says, you can have 2. But I use them. And I'll use the eggs, It's not like I won't use them. I will use them. And, so. But I was just hungry for a stew, and I really didn't. And I had some ground turkey then. I thought, I'll just brown that up and make it into a stew. See, there's a lot you can do, and I always take a recipe and I change it. And I use my cookbook quite a bit. The salads I use are pretty much the same, except maybe I added ingredients now because I have a little more money. And then what I do with this is I put a little seasoned salt and pepper on it just to give it a little flavor, and then I'll throw it in the pan. Use a teaspoon. I just season to taste. I pretty much just shake it like this. Coat it pretty good. Easily mix it up. I try to mix it up in the bowl first so that when it gets in the pan, it's much easier. And then what I do is I take this and I mix it in the veggies, and then I'll put it back in this pan. smells good. That's what it looks like. Then I just put it back in the pan. That's what it looks like. And then what I do, watch my hands here. So then what I do is we're gonna put the broth on, season it real good. Start with a teaspoon of each. Then once everything cooks down, you wanna taste it because you might have to add more seasonings, because I usually do. We'll use a little bit. Poppy seed, start with a teaspoon. Caraway. Black pepper. Onion powder. Tarragon. Sea salt. Mix it up pretty good. Now I add the rest of the stuff. Put seasonings and add our broth and put the lid on and let it cook. Seasoned salt. And a little bit of pepper. Then my broth's a little frozen, so what I do is I throw it in the pan, and then I just let it really melt down, and it works really good. So, and I just work it around and let it slowly melt down, and then it gives it a flavor the way that I do. That's how I do it. We're gonna let that melt down, and it just does really well with it, and that's how I do it. And I'll put the lid on. And bit. Once that melts, and then it will be good to go, and we'll. What I do is I bury it in the veggies, and then it melts really nice over the veggies. Just put it on there like that. There you go. And now I'm going to leave that cook. And I will be back a little later with the calorie count, carbs, protein, and everything, and the final outcome. And then I make a little gravy to go with it. I take some of the broth out and put it in a bowl, and I'll show you how I do that. And I've usually already had it prepared, but I'm going to show you this time how I do it because it's super easy, and it's really easy to make it into like thickness for a gravy. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Bye.